Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are coming to you from, once again, the lovely Maui, Hawaii. So, let me just set this up here. Okay, everything is pre-shuffled, so let's just start. Okay, messages of the highest good for the highest light, of the highest light, to empower, enlighten, and heal the Divine Collective. Here we go. This one wanted to come out, but I'm going to put that aside. You must choose. Okay. Next message. Monkey. Next message. Awesome. 2 purples in a row. Please don't lose hope. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let me make sure everything's in frame here. Okay. And this card had popped out along with it. Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. Number 9. I'll see how that comes through. Hold on one second. Let me see what the song of the day is going to be. Okay, we are back. Okay, so the song of the day is Heart of Life by John Mayer, and that is a perfect reading for Maui right now because, as we know, Hawaii is the heart chakra of the world. So that's a good song that comes through, and it is talking about seeing the silver lining of things. You know, pain throws our heart to the ground, but love turns the whole thing around, and it reminds you that love is the most powerful force in the universe. You know, you must choose. What will you choose, love or fear? Yeah. And autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. And there is an awakening happening right now, and it is your time to choose. And, you know, there is the balance of life, you know, good, evil, light, dark, etc. In the 5th dimension, everything coexists. Everybody just is allowed to be everybody. But I still get this feeling that there is you struggle with accepting the light and the dark within yourself. And it's like, it almost like you want to embody just one. You want to throw the other one out the window. But it's about loving all aspects of yourself, your shadow and your light. Okay, so let's get to 2 kittens. You must choose. Card number 27. And, 2 we all know is peace, love, and harmony. 7 is truth. It's letting you know that love is truth. Love is the answer. And it's 9. It's humanitarianism, helping others, achieve their dreams as well as achieving yours. Because when you help others, you also help yourself. 2 kittens, 2 cats. Okay, and it says, this magical being is holding tight to 2 beautiful cats. Both of them offer her growth in her femininity, independence, and satisfaction on many levels. Both of them are very young, very tender. She feels nurturing and protective toward them both. How can I put one down, she asks, torn. She's been asked to choose between the 2, to separate one thing from another, and she is shocked that she must make this choice. When this being comes to you, tune in, ask yourself, your body, what it wants to do. Make a decision. You can no longer go on at this point attempting to walk in 2 directions at once. And that which you most fear, causing pain, will not happen when you choose. Cats are about your independence, your ability to leap high and to make it through many tricky situations. Choose now. And it says, 2 kittens speak. It will help you make an important choice. So you're having trouble making a decision. You can't see which one to choose, which way to go. Both seem equally good or equally flawed. We have come to show you the difference between 2 choices. You know you can take only one road at this time, and you know you must trust that which you leave behind. That which you are telling yourself you are abandoning will be safe and cared for. You will make it through this choice without feeling agonies of guilt. You will. The universe trusts you to make the right choice. Feel it. You can now choose between seemingly invisible ways. There will be a solution to this impossible situation. Put one choice out of your mind and move on with the other. There will never be a wrong choice. The only incorrect action at this time will be trying to do and have both. The other that you leave behind will not feel abandoned and angry as you fear. It will be safe and will not be harmed, and it will find the perfect place and person to be with. Your test is to choose one now. You cannot hold both and do what must be done. Trust. In this case, it is up to you to choose and lose your fear, and the loss you fear is in fact a freedom. Time will prove this so. For now, put one thing down and choose the other, or no real growth can take place. And it says there is such a challenging choice to be made at this moment. It could be a choice between 2 schools, 2 sports, 2 people who wish to be in a relationship with you, 2 friends who wish to have your time, or even just as it is in the image of the card, 2 gorgeous creatures whom you wish to adopt and protect. It is necessary for you to tune in and do something right now, for you cannot continue as you are at present. One thing must be left for its rightful place. It is not with you. The universe will send you many messages to help you decide, but it is you who must act, who must choose. You must say what your decision is. Passivity will lead to greater pain for all this time, and that is something you are responsible for. So choose. Act, get clear, stay open and calm, and the decisions will come. But the choice, this card insists, must be made. No more compromise on this. You see a lighter kitten and a darker kitten. It's almost asking you to choose a side. In the battle between good and evil, you choose a side, correct? Which side helps you grow? Which side is the path that makes you happiest? Interesting. I'm going to come back to that card. I have a feeling there's a deeper message there, but I'm just not getting it this very moment. But y'all have blue eyes. It's about communication. It's about fluidity. It's about the ebb and flow. Okay, monkey, 26. And as we know, 2 is love, peace, harmony. 6 is family, balance. 8 is infinity, abundance, love, family, being in heaven with your family. Adventure. It's time to climb out of your comfort zone and get adventurous. Where have you always wanted to travel? What lifelong dream gets to be realized? To whom have you been too shy to introduce yourself? It's an ideal time to pull out your journal and meditate on your heart's desires. Young monkeys will test each other by playing King of the Castle. Where is your edge? What is your castle? Identify one way to begin manifesting your adventure today. Bring the mystery alive. Swing into this divine moment of opportunity. It's all about adventure today. And what do monkeys do? They're adventurous. They're fun. They're playful. Pull out your adventurous side. Get out there and do something. Choose what you want to do today. Choose your own adventure. Oh man, infinite possibilities. Okay, I get it. Pie. Infinite possibilities, infinite ideas and adventures. Okay, now let's go into, I do not know how to pronounce that. Heiaki Kalawa Maka, and we all know purple is very intuitive color, I mean. It's royalty, and he's got the white and the blue in there, which to me is a divine connection to communicating your higher source information that's coming through your crown. Coming through the crown and the third eye. So, purple group, let's see, who is this? 121. Give me a sec, guys. New to this Hawaiian deck of cards. So Heiaki Kalawa Maka is the one who holds up the clouds. It represents the energy force that cuts through our obstacles and clears our path. It represents removal of the fog and illusions that sometimes confuse us. In a reading, it can mean a trip coming soon, or company coming from a distance. Holy cow, so adventure, trips, adventures, it's coming through. And Sedna is all about water adventure. She's the god of the ocean. So this is awesome that Sedna came through while I am doing a reading. Thank you, Sedna. Whales and orcas, they are very intuitive. So we have all this intuition, this water, it's holding up the water. And when we're connecting with our crown, it's almost like we're underwater and up here's the air. So when we're meditating and connecting with our crown, we lift our head right above this little water level. And we breathe, kind of like how the dolphins and the orcas and they all do. They come up for air and then they come back underwater and explore and then they come back up for air. That's the meditation process. So once we get to 0 point, we reach above. Oops, stuff's falling everywhere. I have to put something there so they don't fly away. Sorry, an umbrella just flew in our direction. So what does umbrella do? It covers you from the storm, right? So that's what Sedna is showing you. While this umbrella comes through, it is telling you that you are protected from the elements. You are protected from anything that is going to cause you harm. Or anything you just don't want. Okay, so let's continue with, sorry. The umbrella just came through. For all my MITTs, you will understand the umbrella coming through. It's about everything you want is right there. So, Maka for short is a strong force that holds the energy between elements. And the energy wind force blew that umbrella through here. An ancient Maka is a name involved with Madame Pele. So it's the red element of positive feminine energy, in close association but not mixed with the cool blue male force. When they vibrate together, they appear to become purple. So it's balancing of the masculine and the feminine aspect. This is the twin flames coming together. The twin flame energy. So one day we'll make a video about twin flames. And it's not necessarily about finding a partner that is your divine masculine or feminine. You are your own twin flame. You are balancing both aspects of the male and feminine. And when you balance that, then you attract a person who's also on that same energetic frequency. So let me see what else this talks about. Yeah, you're on the right track. Whatever your path is right now that you're taking and you're embarking upon, you're on the right path. So, let's get on to Sedna. I love this card. It's such a beautiful, peaceful, serene. That's what it reminds me of. Infinite supply. Your supply for today and all of your tomorrows. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Sedna. And, Sedna, she's an Inuit Eskimo, an Alaskan goddess. Alaska has been coming through everywhere lately. Alaskan goddess of the sea who provides sustenance for the body and soul. Sedna lost the tips of her fingers in a tragic boating accident, and the digits transformed into whales, seals, and other creatures. As a result, Sedna is intimately connected with the ocean's inhabitants. Call upon her for plentiful supply, especially for your family. Sedna can also help you with any ocean-related ventures, including interacting with whales and dolphins. She's very appreciative of those who give time, money, or efforts to protect the sea and its creatures. And it says, this is an abundant universe filled with more than enough for everyone. Yet the energy format of this planet is about polarities. In this instance, it's about giving and receiving, the key to balance the two. If you only give, you'll feel drained, resentful, and experience lack. If you only receive, you won't enjoy what you have. Balance comes from fearlessly giving as you're guided, and then receiving with joy and gratitude. It's exactly like breathing. Both the inhale and the exhale are identically important. Practice giving and receiving daily, and you'll never want for anything. So don't worry about the future. You are taken care of. Don't lose hope. Something great is coming in this August. And I have a feeling it's a lot of people's intuitive abilities that they've always wished for. Because once you have that intuition, it's like you move through this matrix with purpose and clarity. And it's like boom, boom, boom. Everything is so much smoother. Okay, autumn is my last hope. This is the last chance. Number 6, and we know 6 is about family and balance. So this also is talking about balance, and this is also talking about balance, and it's all about balance. Riding that tightrope, balancing the masculine and the feminine side, creating while being emotional, and being love. Nurturing yourself and others, losing judgment. If somebody easily triggers you, you must look at why they are easily triggering you. Is it a reflection of you, of who you used to be, how you used to treat people? And now you're looking at that and it bothers you, right? It bothers you. But you're only looking at that person and not at your reflection of yourself. So this is what the infinite apple of knowledge is going to teach you, that everybody is a reflection of you. So when you judge others, you judge yourself. So when you're angry at somebody else for making free will choices of their own, you're judging your own choices as well. This looks like my friend Amy. I always tell her that when I see this card. And bat wings. She's got bat wings. Little bat girl. Okay, so 6. Please don't lose hope. Lost and lonely, this fragile little being has the apple of life and wisdom. She has hope, although it is fading fast. This lovely little fairy is all buttoned up against the cold, and the bleak autumn landscape offers no warmth or comfort. But in her hands, she holds the source of hope and life itself, a bright red apple. With this apple, she can sustain herself till the frost-bound landscape thaws. She can save the seeds from her feast and plant them in the warming ground so she need never go hungry again. And the rewards of this act will continue far into the future, far beyond her lifetime. She is holding the source of hope, but almost afraid to bite into it. It seems she is saving it for a rainy day or for when she has no other choice. Soon she will realize what she has herself and turn to it for sustenance and comfort. And winter will then be through. It cannot end till she takes a bite from the apple she holds. And it says, autumn speaks. I keep waiting for help, for hope to come, but all about me is cold. I cannot find what I'm looking for, and indeed, I can barely remember what it is I was in search of before I got so lost. I am cold and alone, and no one is with me. But I know I have this apple, and when I truly need it, I will eat it, and then all will be well. Time to stop relying on others for that comfort, warmth, and sustenance that only true self-love can bring. Waiting for others to give you what you need will be a long and lonely, bone-chilling wait at this time. So look at what you already have, turn to it, and feast on it. Learn to love and appreciate the apple in your hand, and save the seeds of self-love and plant them. From this one remaining magical apple comes the gift of wisdom, comes self-love, comes abundance, and comes the knowledge that you are a person who deserves to care for and love your own self. Once you take just one big bite of the juicy apple, you will be committing to helping yourself, and then you will be free of the need for approval, shelter, and rescue. There's only one true rescue, and it comes with the miracle of self-love. Go ahead, eat the apple. And this is about not being afraid of the apple of knowledge, because we were taught through a lot of religious upbringing that was sinful to have this much knowledge and to do all this stuff that I'm doing right now is sinful. But it's all knowledge that comes from the higher source, from love, from you. This is your information that you are guiding yourself to. And the only reason they told you it was sinful was to stop you from having your power, to stop you from tapping into your own power. So remember that. You are this amazing, balanced being, and you must choose to take a bite of that apple, this knowledge, this wisdom. It's up to you to let go of the fear because this is all one big adventure, and it's magical. And it's scary at times when you first start. I'm not going to lie. I was very scared. But when you find that person that helps guide you through the dark times, honor them. The answers are everywhere. All you got to do is reach out your hand. All right, everybody. That's it for today, and hopefully I'll be back again tomorrow for another reading from out here in the wonderful Maui. We're in Wailea, in case anybody is wondering. All right, have a beautiful day.